What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today we are going to be doing a review of episode 21 and 22 of Adim Farah. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe button, and share this with anyone else who you know loves watching Turkish dizzies. So let's get right into it. Now, episode 21. Remember, Farah finds out that her mom is still alive. The reason why Kerim Shah is got better, right? Tahir had made it back from Iran. He's got secrets that the uncle actually wants to get certain secrets. But the uncle is this is Benham's uncle. He's still like trying to control everybody's life. I think it's Mahmoud, his name. He's still trying to control everybody's life. He has arranged for Merjan to marry the person that she was supposed to marry years ago when she ran away or whatever. And so then a lot of the people in Benham's house have anger issues towards Mahmoud, the uncle, right? Farah finds out that he killed the father, and he's telling her the mother too, but the mother's still alive. Merchan is being forced to get married. Merchan's dad Akbar happens to be Mahmoud's brother, and he knows about Akbar giving away secrets to the police or whatever. It's just everybody in that house. Even Benam has an issue with the uncle because he wants to have authority and he wants to marry Farah, but all that is being, and he also doesn't want to partner with Tahir. So anyway, while Farah is in the room with Kerim Shah, she's telling Kerim Shah that her mom's alive and all this stuff. They hear a crashing sound, and she runs to find out what's going on and finds Mahmoud on the floor bleeding because he had been stabbed, and it turns out he was stabbed with her knife that was given to her by Tahir. Now, here's the thing, everybody comes running to see what's going on, and I immediately knew it was Merchan because her face is literally telling on her. Literally. So he gets rushed to the hospital, but the maid blames Farah because she knows that that was Farah's pocket knife, and she found Farah on top of him when Farah was actually trying to save him. Farah runs out of the house. Tahir saves her, takes her to a secret house that he was already preparing for in hopes that when he got out of jail, he was going to be able to get Farah and them out of the situation. But of course, that never happened. In the meantime, Benam knows that Mehmet and Tahir are brothers. So he tells Mehmet to kill Tahir in order to know who his brother is, right? And gives him some of his blood, which he got the blood from when he hit Tahir over the head. Basically, we end episode 21 with Mehmet putting a gun towards Tahir's head. Now, we open episode 22 with that, but then Vera finally got it through her head and went and told them the truth about their origin story, about their parents, about what happened, everything that we already know. And, Mehmet believes it right away. Tahir takes a little bit of convincing. Meanwhile, Mahmoud is still in the hospital and everybody wants him dead. And so now Benam's on track of wanting him dead. Now, one of his guys tells him that, the guards they don't really believe in you, and there's some doubt being spread around. And he finds out who the person who started the doubts is, right? So he finds out who actually was the person that shot the uncle. And he knows that it was Merchan, and he's basically going to use it against her. But in the meantime, he's also trying to kill Mahmoud. So they arranged for him to have like a needle with poison in it or whatever to get Mahmoud. And so what they did was they called the police to get Tahir's men out of the hospital. And then right when he's about to insert the poison into Mahmoud's IV, Tahir shows up, and they have this whole thing kidnapping Mahmoud from the hospital. They had Farah, they had Bakir helping, like everybody's on deck helping. Meanwhile, Vera's made just left the country because she's already told them that they're brothers, and that's what she promised Benham that she wasn't going to do. So she decides to leave and join her son in America because obviously there's nothing left for her in Istanbul. Now, Mamu is safe in the house where Farah is hiding. Um, and then she also spoke to Kerim Shah and told Kerim Shah to pretend like he's sick um, in front of the dad because she had a whole plan. Now, Benham's like, how do I regain control? He knows that he still has the video of Farah over the Aga. And so what he ends up doing was saying in a news to the all the newscaster people, like, oh, we know that Farah's also killed someone else, and that video is going to come out in the morning because he knew that Farah would see it. So then Farah ends up calling him. They trace the phone call, and now it's he knows where they are, but they have this whole thing set up. And so basically what they end up doing is he goes to the house. Benham goes to the house with just him and his side guy, and they meet Farah there. Farah gets him to confess, which they're actually videotaping this confession, and Farah also calls the police. So the police end up showing up, taking the body back to the hospital, and Benham and Farah and the accomplice guy, they all end up going to the jailhouse. But they're released a few hours later because the uncle actually ends up waking up, and the uncle tells them the truth about the fact that Farah was not the one that stabbed him. Farah was the one helping him and all this stuff. And so they're released from prison. They go back to Benham's mansion, which is weird because I'm like, how does Farah just walk right back into the mansion? I mean, she's already said, I'll never love you. I'll always be with Tahir and all this stuff. So then Benham basically swears that he is going to hurt Farah no matter what. And she plays the video for him, and the video shows what he was saying. So the uncle Mahmoud gets better. I don't know like how the time span is, but I feel like it's like overnight. And he's like, tell me who killed who was trying to kill me. So instead of giving away Merchan, he gives away the guy that was initially spreading doubt within the men, which happens to be his uncle's closest man, and he ends up killing him. So basically, the uncle leaves. He's like, I'm going back to Iran, but you guys have to work together. You and Tahir have to work together. But he also tells Benham, like, listen, I love you more than my own kids. You're going to inherit all my stuff. As soon as we figure out how Tahir's getting these things across the border, you have every right to kill him. But now he's at an even harder crossroad because he can't give out Farah's video because she has a video of him confessing to the fact that he's going to kill the uncle, confessing a lot of things in the video with the needle in his hand, the whole shebang. So now, because she has something against him and he has something against her, neither of them can give each other away. She also threatens him and says, you're going to let me walk out of this house. I'm going with my husband to here, and I'm taking Kerim Shah with me. And that's exactly what they do. And that's exactly how they end the episode. So we're going to find out in the next episode what's going to end up happening. One, with Gonul and Bakir, because Vera left and dropped a nice little bombshell in front of Gonul's mom, Penihan, and says, don't be hanging out with Bakir. He's not good for you. He's too wishy-washy. We also have Tahir, who's now going to have to start working with Benham. And we have Benham, who doesn't have Farah, but now he's teaming up with Merchan. So it's like a whole thing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Again, I hope you guys have a great evening. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe button, and share this with somebody who also likes Turkish Dizzies. Bye.